Hey, what's up everyone? In today's video, I made a build with the Trickster class that gives you infinite ammo, maximum armor, and also be able to proc a Moaning Winds effect while you're shooting with a very low cooldown. So saying all of this, let's dive into the build, starting off with the weapons. For my main and only weapon that I'm going to use is Fatal Symbiote. The reason I'm going with this weapon is because of its high fire rate, large magazine size, the attributes of armor piercing, close range damage, and the mod that comes with it, Dark Sacrifice, boosting my weapon's damage by 75%. All I had to do is change up the second mod for Killing Spree, which is also going to increase my weapon's damage for an additional 75% as well. Now, moving on to the armor. For my headpiece, I'm using the Chrono Suit mask that comes with the attributes of bonus firepower for increased damage, close range damage for increased damage again, and healing received. The mods I'm using are aggressive teleportation, which is going to be used as a Moaning Winds with a much shorter cooldown, and Sharp Eye just to increase my firepower. With the chest piece, you can use whatever purple rarity with the attributes of bonus firepower, close range damage, and cooldown reduction. For mods, I have Twisted Fate to increase my crit damage by 30% and Stare into the Barrel to increase my firepower. For the legs, it's going to be the second piece of the Chrono set, with the mods Ammo Bargain to refill my ammo by 20% after every kill while Twisted Rounds is activated, and Bloodlust for another firepower increase. The last piece needed to get the active set bonus of the Chrono Suit is going to be the gloves. The mods I'm running are Personal Space for increased close range damage, and Short Term Loan for more cooldown on the skill Borrowed Time. Lastly are the boots with any kind of purple rarity. The mods I have on are Captain Hunter for increased damage against elites, and Armor of Eons, which is going to increase my armor by 100% for 10 seconds after using the skill Borrowed Time. The thing that makes this mod broken is that it stacks every time you use the skill Borrowed Time, getting a 100% armor increase for 10 seconds. Seeing that the skill has a 4.1 second cooldown, I can stack this mod indefinitely, reaching max armor score and taking the least amount of physical damage at all times. Now let's move on to the skills. For my first skill, I'm going with Borrowed Time for the large shield it gives me whenever I activate it, its short cooldown, the Moaning Winds effect when I reactivate the skill to teleport back, the armor boost I get when it's used, and lastly the Chrono Suit set bonus, which refills the magazine in my gun whenever I teleport back. The second skill I'm using is Venator's Knife, to let me clear out enemies fast by allowing me to do double damage to any enemy hit by this skill for the first attack. Also, it's 35% damage bonus I get whenever I activate this skill. The last skill is going to be Twisted Rounds, which is going to be activated the entire time, just giving me more damage on my primary weapon. Now, let's move on to the class tree. My build is more focused on the top branch to give me the most weapon damage, close range damage, and cooldown reduction. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, leave a like. If you think there's something I can change or add to this build to make it better, leave a comment down below on what you would change and why. That's everything for today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one.